can't in good faith provide the Chicago Bull music because my team is just not performing. Not performing, guys. It's not. It's not happening. I'm gonna go through teams quickly because they're open here. Let's see. Is there anything interesting from teams? Hickey back. Nothing really regards to Sydney on Carlton. Keno admitted maybe that helps some of the midfield stuff. Can't believe Connor McDonald was dropped. He's a beast. Nothing really interesting at Saints Hawks, although Sicily should go off this game. He's my trade in. Harm's in for Oliver. The biggest news of the week. No Clayton Oliver. You got to trade him. But Goodwin was very sketchy when it came to Gorn's knee injury or whatever it was. And the reason I brought him in was because Goodwin basically said he was out for at least a month. Next minute, he's back after 2 or 3 weeks. Just something that derailed my season because I picked Grundy for that time and then I was going to jump on Gorn and it was just a mess. Just can't trust anything out of some of these guys. You just got to... New strategy next year. Anyhow. Can't believe Nick... Is his name Nick? Fahy isn't in yet for GWS. What a joke. Surely he's around the clock, man. Like, come on. He's got to be close. I can't believe he's not in yet. Nothing interesting with the Cats or the Giants. I think Tanner Bruin's a decent trade target for anyone needing a buy player in round 13. He's going to be one of the main guys for the Cats in the center now. It's just their midfield is so depleted. Brandon Ellis out is crazy. Jason Johannesson, man. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I think this does open the door a bit for Bailey Dale. He's another trade target of mine. Had a really good score last week, and he might be back to his best, especially with Johannesson out. He will take most of the kick-ins. I'm basically doing a straight swap from Johannesson to Dale, but god damn it, JJ. He was such a good pick. And just all these picks that I've done all year have just so many bullets that I have not been able to dodge. Shield back might hinder Hobbs's usage a bit, but I don't know about that. Yellow back is interesting. Sheed, it was crazy how Sheed is just actually that really good player fantasy-wise. Chesser admitted is a disaster coming into the buys. Hopefully he's back next week, but that's a scary looking situation. No Hardwick. I wonder what happens at Richmond. Nothing much interesting in that game. Cunnington back is interesting, but another one is Finlay McRae. Other than that, nothing there. Plenty of ins for Brisbane and the Crows in these games. Still nothing that interesting. McHenry is a tiny little watch because he did really well fantasy-wise as a sub. He scored about 50 points in half a quarter when he came in, so yeah. Sharp omitted is a disaster as well. Anyways, fantasy. Last round, I scored 2254 and went backwards in ranking. Man, Tom Stewart was a fraud. Josh Kelly injured now. There's just so many bullets I'm hitting. It's not fair. Simpkin was great on debut. Actually have a good one there. Yeah, Cam McKenzie saved my day a bit on field. Just Johannesson, Gorn. Yeah, McKenna's consistently like the third option for trade outs each week. I don't know, man. I don't know. Traded out McPherson for some cash, switching and Mills, I just have to trade him last week. It is what it is, man. Coming into this week, I would love to vice captain Sicily over Golden. I feel like Golden might not do that well this week, but he's the only vice captain option you can sort of go with for a lot of people because unless Chess is not playing, it's basically you vice captain Errol, and then you have to find something really like a player not playing tomorrow, and I can't vice captain Sicily because unless if Chester is sub, then I can't. The only captain loophole option I have is on Max Heath, who plays tomorrow first game, so I can't captain Sicily, vice captain Sicily then because they're the same game. But if Goulden doesn't do too well, I'll probably end up just captaining Sicily. I reckon he's got to go off this week. Everything points to that. And I'm getting Dale as well, Mr. Bailey Dale. But then again, there are a lot of other options at that price range. I like Brayshaw with no Oliver, but again, how long is Oliver going to be out? I just don't know, man. With Goodwin, I can't be doing that again after what Goodwin did to me. I think Simpkins also, he didn't really move in price this week. He's a great pick. He's not going to be any cheaper for the year. Who else, man? In this price point, I reckon Shy Bolton's a good pick. Forward line. Well, Ashcroft's a great pick if you didn't freaking trade him out like an idiot like I did. What a disaster, man. Trade him out and he goes 250 in 2 weeks. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do I really have anything that I can provide as help because my team's that bad? See how I am after the buys compared to the rest of the comp. I reckon I'll make one video at the end of the buys just to see where I am. Because it's just gonna be like 3 trades after 3 trades. There's just so much my opinion will change, and it's probably difficult to give advice or anything on over the course of those 9-12 trades that I'll have. So yeah, see you later, Josh Kelly. I think you're going on my never again list with your injury history. Can never finish a season. JJ, you were great, but it's a bit of a disaster with this 43. At least he made plenty of cash. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Thanks for listening to the weekly CBM special. See you after the buys. Good luck. I'll make a very detailed video after the buys, I reckon. Bye-bye.